Hello everyone, Coach Nate here from Hybrid Athletics. I just wanted to run through a quick activation piece for you using just one band. So most of you, if you've ever been here before or you've seen any of our stuff, we really preach being properly warmed up, primed and activated and stretched out and ready to go before you get into your major lifts, right? We want to be adequately warmed up as if we were going into a game, just like we would then. We wouldn't just step on the field and play the sport that we are in. We want to prep and be ready to go when we're training for that sport as well. So very quickly, with just one single band, I've got an old red band here. It's kind of worn out, but it's still going to work for my purposes. I'm going to set through about 6 or 7 different activations that you can do with just one thing. Scapular pull apart. We're going to grab the band at whatever appropriate width we need, whether it's a thick band or a thin band, narrower or wider. I'm going to set my shoulders down and back, and I'm going to pull apart the band, squeezing my shoulder blades. Okay, so from the front, shoulders are down. I'm going to squeeze it back and squeeze my shoulder blades. Get to the side, and then in the back, shoulders are down, squeeze. Okay, so I'm going to go up 10 to 15 of those. I'm going to take that band, throw it over my shoulders, put it on my back. This is called a good morning. If you've got a real thin band, it's not going to allow you to have a lot of resistance, but it's at least going to give you something, which is more than nothing. You got a real thick band, it's going to be a very good, appropriate amount. As I fold through here, I'm going through a good morning motion, kind of like a deadlift. My back is nice and flat, hips are back, stand up and squeeze my butt to finish every rep. Fold and stand. I want to keep my shoulder blades back. The band is on my shirt so that it's not pulling on my skin. And I'm setting my chest out so that I can fold through a good deadlift motion, stand back up. Again, 10 to 15 of those. Take that band. I'm going to twist as I double it over. So now I have a smaller loop that's double thickness. Sit on my ottoman, bench, picnic table, whatever it is that you've got there with you. Feet go inside the band. It's going to go at my knees. I like to put one underneath and one above. Sometimes it ends up crossed, sometimes it doesn't. You're looking to have it in those two spots so you get a little bit different resistance variation. And I'm going to drive my knees out in a nice strong squat position. So I don't want to slouch. I'm sitting up tall, driving my knees out against the tension of the band, creating an arch in my shoes. You'll see my feet kind of fold out to the sides a little bit. I'm going to do 15 to 20 of those. I like this one here. If I need more tension, I can tighten up one of the bands and pinch it off a little bit. So now I'm getting more tension against the band because I've taken up some of the slack. Okay? From there, I'm keeping it in the double over. I'm going to drop it down underneath one foot, put underneath the ball of the foot for what we call the gas pedal. I'm applying resistance, and then I just push my foot straight. Obviously, this is the clutch for those of you that know how to drive stick shift. And then I would do the other side. Again, 15 to 20 reps on each of these is adequate. You want to get the calf nice and warmed up. Make sure it's not too high on your toe. Have it on the ball of the foot, or you might end up in one of those fail videos where it snaps back and hits you in the face. From there, I'm going to do a high pull. So I'm going to step on the band with one foot. I'm going to grab where there's no slack on the one side. There can be slack on the other. And I'm going to stand tall and do a high pull movement. So my elbow is high, my hand is turned in, and I'm pulling nice and high here. Okay, I'm not pulling up past myself. Elbows high. Now I'm getting some trap and some shoulder activation in those pulling motions if you have any Olympic lifts. Pull high. I'm going to do maybe 10 to 15 of these on each side depending on how stiff the band is. Again, if I need more tension, I just reach down farther, create more tension on the one side of the band, pull nice and high. Like I said, 10 to 15 each of those. If I now step on both sides of the band with my feet, I can take this band up to the front rack position. So again, hands are over top at the bottom. I'm going to clean it up to the front rack position and do a standing press from the side. My body's square, abs are tight, press straight overhead. I can do that 10 to 15 times. And then from there, if I'm flexible, I'm warmed up, I can create some tension overhead, and I can do some overhead squats. Full down and full up. Keeping my hands externally rotated behind the neck, squat down, stand up, creating good warm up, good postural position throughout the shoulders all the way through. Okay, so that's just 7 quick little activations with just one simple band. Get you primed up and warm. I'm a little bit sweaty and I haven't even done anything else, and I'm ready to go to hit my workout.